All right, so we talked about why saving for retirement is crucial, securing your future, building financial freedom, and letting compound interest work its magic. Now let's dive into how you can actually do it effectively without needing to become a Wall Street wizard or spending hours analyzing stocks. I want to introduce you to a fantastic concept called lazy portfolios. Now, don't let the name fool you. Lazy in this context doesn't mean you're being idle or that the strategy isn't powerful. It's quite the opposite. It actually refers to a strategically designed, diversified investment portfolio that once you set it up requires minimum ongoing management and rebalancing. The primary goal here isn't to try to get rich by picking the next hot stock or to beat the market through active trading. Instead, it's about achieving solid, consistent, long term growth by broadly matching the returns of the overall market. This approach avoids the stress, constant effort, and often disappointing results of trying to outperform professional investors. It's about smart investing with consistent growth. Among the many models of their lazy portfolios, there is one that stands out as the most famous and widely recommended, and for very good reason. It is the three fund portfolio. This portfolio is also considered a cornerstone for smart long term investing because it combines two important features: diversification and simplicity. Diversification, as many of you might know, it's about spreading your investments over different areas to reduce risk. It's the classic advice: don't put all your eggs in one basket. The three fund portfolio achieves this, ensuring that you are not overly exposed to any single company, industry, or country. As you see on the next slide, it does so with just three core, easy to understand components. It's powerful because it's so straightforward. So, what are these three fundamental pillars that make up this effective portfolio? Well, first we have the Total U.S. Stock Market Index Fund, or ETF. As the name suggests, this fund invests in virtually every publicly traded company in the United States. This gives you incredibly broad exposure to the entire domestic economy, from tech giants to small businesses. Instead of trying to guess which individual U.S. company would do well, you're essentially investing in the entire U.S. stock market. Second, we have the Total International Stock Market Index Fund. This is crucial for true global diversification. It invests in stocks from developed and emerging markets outside of the US. This is important because no single country's economy or stock market performs best all the time. By investing internationally, you tap into growth opportunities worldwide and reduce your reliance on just the US market. And finally, the third pillar is the Total US Bond Market Index Fund. This fund invests in a wide range of high quality US government and corporate bonds. Bonds, as you may recall, are more stable than stocks. They provide a steady stream of income and importantly act as a counterbalance to your stock investments. When stocks might be volatile, bonds can offer a steady hand, providing stability and diversification to your overall portfolio. Together, these three funds give you comprehensive exposure to the entire global stock market and a solid base of U.S. bonds. While the three fund portfolio is a fantastic starting point and highly recommended for many, it's important to know that the concept of lazy portfolios is flexible. There are variations that might suit different preferences. If you're looking for a potentially greater diversification or want to add exposure to a specific asset class, you may consider adding some funds to your portfolio. You could go all the way from 4, 5, or 6 fund portfolio. For an example, you could add real estate investment trusts or REITs. These give you exposure to the real estate market without actually having to buy physical property. They invest in companies that own, operate, or finance income producing real estate. You could also add small cap value funds. This is where they invest in stocks of small companies that are considered undervalued by the market. They offer higher growth potential, but they also come with a higher risk and volatility. On the bond end, you might want to add something a little more secure, like inflation protected securities, often called TIPS. These are special types of U.S. Treasury bonds that are designed to protect your investment against inflation. The core idea across all these lazy strategies or portfolios is broad diversification with minimum fuss. These variations just offer a slightly different flavors depending on your comfort level and specific financial goals. In another video, I'll be showing you screenshots where I will show you a few things, like for example, my 6 fund portfolio and using my portfolio calculator, which is a spreadsheet that I made to help us determine our asset allocation.